Your news for the state of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Hera. All lanes of I-24 East and West in Chattanooga are now back open this morning after flash flooding forced the interstate to close yesterday. This is a look at some of the video. That area saw more than 6 inches of rain. The high water trapped drivers in their cars. They had to be rescued. People also had to be rescued from their homes in the Chattanooga metro area as well. And now we've had a long night of rain and a morning of rain, Stefano, so that's going to continue for a lot of folks across the state.
There is still more rain to come as we head through the afternoon into the evening as well, and the damage is already done. The ground is already very saturated from all the rain yesterday and last night, so a flood watch is in effect until 7 o'clock this evening across Middle Tennessee and all of East Tennessee. And the reason for that being, at this point, any additional downpours that are slow moving are going to cause some problems for us. Let me walk you through Futurecast. As we continue through the next couple of hours, we should see more dry time, so the rain will gradually taper off, and we'll get some dry breaks in the morning hours, at least in some areas. More showers and storms will pop up this afternoon. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s and lower 90s, and that is going to keep things obviously hot and humid for us. We just don't have any big heat humidity to talk about in comparison to the last couple of days. Even this evening, thunderstorms could linger, and if they're slow moving enough, that's where downpours could cause additional problems, especially in those poor drainage areas. So let me take you quickly over to First Alert Live Radar because I want to show you what we're currently tracking. I'm over here so I can give you the latest updates. We do have a couple of flood alerts that we want to keep an eye out for. I'll toss things in motion. Good line of moisture right now is moving through the Cumberland Plateau and toward East Tennessee. Now, of course, we had all of that flash flooding in Chattanooga like Amanda was just talking about, and we just showed you all of that dramatic video. Watch for these heavier bands of rain. I think a lot of the heaviest of the rain will scoot just to the north, the way this is tracking. But at this point, even if we get another inch of rainfall in a short period of time, Amanda, it could really cause some problems. It's first poor drainage areas, but small creeks and streams could swell as well later on today.
I'm Taylor Tucker. Ezekiel Kelly, the man accused in the 2022 Memphis shooting spree streamed on Facebook Live, will plead guilty today. That's according to his attorneys. The rampage left 3 dead and 4 injured. He faces 28 charges, including murder, robbery, and terrorism. A plea deal removes the death penalty from consideration.
A mother and father are charged with homicide after their 6-year-old son was shot and killed in Nashville. Detectives say their investigation uncovered the shooting did not happen in the area where the parents originally told them. GPS data from the parents' car showed the family was actually at a motel when Cyprian Romero was shot. Surveillance video from that motel shows the parents in the parking lot when their other child, their 8-year-old son, came out of the motel room to get them. The dad is then seen carrying Cyprian, who appeared to be limp, from the room to their car.
Just prayers to, for the 6-year-old, the extended family. Like, it's so sad,
Well, the parents also face aggravated child neglect and evidence tampering charges in connection to their son's death. Authorities say the father has an ICE hold detainer issued for him.
A school in Memphis is being treated for fleas after a student complained about being bitten by several of them. Memphis Shelby County school leaders say the issue was spotted in one of the buildings of the school's campus. They've been fogging, steaming carpets, and treating the grounds to stop the problem, which started over the weekend. No word on how the fleas got into the building.
A man is dead after he was bitten by a rattlesnake in Grundy County last week. County officials say he picked up the snake at Savage Gulf State Park. That's when he was bitten on the hand. The county EMA director says the man likely died from an allergic reaction. According to the CDC, snake bite deaths are rare. 7,000 to 8,000 people are bitten by venomous snakes in the U.S. each year, but about 5 people actually die from those bites. Getting medical help right after a bite is really important, and taking a picture of the snake can help doctors know exactly how to treat you.
Leaders in Mason, Tennessee, about an hour north of Memphis, voted to reopen a closed detention facility to house ICE detainees. The town's attorney says the project has been approved after leaders passed the town's final contracts with ICE and CoreCivic. That's the private prison company that will operate the detention facility. CoreCivic says hundreds have already applied for the 250 jobs the facility would create. But there's no timeline about when the facility would open. A woman blames her young children after a dozen dogs were found at the brink of death at a home in Memphis. 44-year-old Shamika Farmer faces 13 counts of animal cruelty. Officials say they found a dead puppy and a dozen dogs extremely malnourished. Farmer told police she had little experience taking care of dogs and relied on her young children to care for them.